Yay! See, I forget if I mentioned this, but in the original cutscene, that guy there, in the before, oh god, what was it?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
Yeah, he wasn't there, so it looked like that Sokolov
We will fight with you once more.
was picked up by bees, and it looked. I remember a lot of people complained about that.
Boss.
Oh, creepy
Now that all
eyes.
5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
So let's continue watching and see what the hell's going on. Some crazy crap's going on.
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
She broke my gun. She broke my nose. She broke my friggin' arm. She broke a lot.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
She broke my freaking rib cage. Oh, I got her bandana. That will teach her.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
drift away. My place is with them now.
See, her body is just the same body type as Snake's, just slightly thinned out in the waist and brought out in the chest. But it's the same body, that's all they did. They swapped her head onto his body model. So we're lying, bleeding to death. People won't leave us alone. It's the worst when you're trying to sleep and somebody just calls you on the damn phone to wake you up. Pisses me off.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button.
Yay, tutorials!
If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
So this is something you're gonna have to do a lot about curing your wounds and medicines and crap like that. You shut up, paramedic. I'll explain later. I'll explain better than you.
Lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left analog stick to the affected part of
I don't think I'm much of a surgeon.
Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left analog stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it.
It's just teaching you how to heal. Different wounds require different supplies. You have stuff like bullet wounds, cuts, lacerations, or broken bones, whatever.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and
Yeah, you can get like a gunshot to the head, and you can treat it. Don't ask me how that works. Also, I wonder if... So notice our bar is red there. Over, see? Can you see? There's something slightly over there, but I can't quite make it out. So you notice that we're... Health bar is all red? That means we will not recover any of that, even if we wait around. That means that is unusable until we get treated. Once it's been treated, all that red will go away, but our health will be down, but it will start to regenerate. But as long as that's red, it will not let you regenerate to full until you're treated. So let's press the start button here, since my start button doesn't respond well, and the snake's not looking too good there. He's just kind of looking a little down. So let's open the cure. Not press. Damn it! Why, Metal Gear, do you have... Everybody else use the X button to confirm. So here we have build medicine. Serum cures venom, like poisons, like if snakes bite you or anything venomous. Food poisoning with antidote. So if like you eat something that's rotten or something like that, you can cure it with that. Medicine if you get a cold, and in case your stomach's not feeling the greatest. I've never had to use any of these whatsoever, to be honest. Ever. The poison eventually goes away by itself, and fairly quickly. The only hazard to the poison is that it drains your health. It's like the anti-healing. It drains it. Normally you would heal slightly over time. Well, this drains it instead, but doesn't drain it for very long. I think like 30 seconds to a minute. So here we have the medical supplies. So we'll start with the basic. We got a knife. As you can see, it's good for removing bullets and arrows. This basically just removes stuff from your body is all it is. Also the fact if you're using that to kill animals and stuff like that, I don't think it's very sanitary to be jamming that in your body to remove bullets. But that's not the point. Next we have the scar. This pretty much just gets rid of leeches. Ointment treats any burns, so if you ever get set on fire, treat it with ointment. Disinfectant, usually gunshot wounds, cuts like that. Styptic helps stop bleeding, gunshot wounds, cuts again. Splint for broken bones, so if you usually get lacerations or broken bones. Bandages are used in almost everything. Suture, mostly just cuts. I think sometimes bullets you might do it. Not sure. So that's it. So let's, what do we got? So we can select our different ones. We can see here a cut, broken bone, cut. You'd see like stuff like bullets, stuff like that. And it appears randomly at the around the body. So let's start with this cut. So we want, no, wrong button. We want one of those, Styptic, disinfectant. There we go. So that's cured. So you'll notice the ring goes slightly down as well as, what's this? Cut. Notice the ring gets smaller and smaller, as does notice the little red bar has been curing a little bit. It goes little by little as you treat it, but then if you fully treat it, what's this? Cut. If you fully treat it, it will drop it significantly. So that's it. Broken bones, so usually just splint and bandage. Cut again, suture, bandage, Styptic, disinfectant. So always treat your wounds as fast as possible, because if you do not, you will have a lot of trouble getting through some areas. You won't be able to get back any of that health, and it starts to compound on. So if you get one bullet hit, it will compound on further and further, causing more and more damage. Now just because you get shot doesn't always mean you'll get hit by a bullet or anything. It's usually only if you get shot a lot. And I mean you'd have to be like sitting there standing in front of the guy for a while to get shot. So that's just a little intro to healing in this game. To be honest, I've never used all my healing items ever in a playthrough. And they give you more than enough that you do not have to search for any. Usually you have to search on bodies for them, or in supply closets. But I have never, ever, I went through the entire game, even on, that's where he gets the bandana, not the banana. Well, actually the banana is in this game, I think.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now.
But I've
Just
never
stay where you
used
are. We'll
every
pop a
single
recovery
item.
balloon. Can you set it up?
Like I have never... Let's look around here. We can look around. It's over here. It's over here. Oh, I couldn't do it. If you look to your left in there, you'll see a skeleton. Not important now, but is important later. Remember that. Yeah, I've never run out of... Unless you're jumping off high ledges, getting too close to enemies, allowing them to cut you. If an enemy cuts you, it's like a 50-50 chance you'll get a cut wound. Or you're running around like an idiot getting shot in the ass every 2 seconds, which I have been shot in the ass. Well, not literally, but I mean, Snake has been shot in the ass. It's also been shot in the crotch. Not a very pretty sight, and don't ask me how he treats that in the field. But even on the hardest difficulties, I have never used up all my supplies. So to be honest, unless you're really, really careless, you should not have a problem.